from a wet and cold Portugal. We've just walked out of our hostel and started officially our Camino. And I feel like it's very weighty, what we've just done. We had quite a lot of back and forth, a couple of arguments over what to take, what to not take. We still don't know if we've made the right decisions, but we've got what we've got and we're carrying it for the next 260 kilometers.
Just us to get lost within 5 minutes after leaving the hostel. But what's really cool is that the route is, although we got lost, very well marked. So like if you look here, you have those yellow arrows everywhere. They're also in the pavements as well. So you actually don't need to have your phone open on Google Maps the entire time because the route is marked all the way from here to the end of the line. And
you don't even need Google Maps because our very friendly new friend named Andy from Australia showed us an awesome app that is made specially for the Camino. And it's brilliant.
So with that app, you can actually like plan each day. So you can plan where you're going to sleep, where you're going to leave from. Each place has got accommodation options, it's got food options. It basically tells you everything you need to know about each town that you're walking through. And on top of that as well, you can download the map for offline use.
I don't know if it'll wear off, but my heart literally skips a beat every time we see the little sign. It makes me so excited. One downside to our exciting new tradition of Camino coffee is that I already need to pee. We're only a couple minutes in.
We're now 10 minutes in. We're going into this garage to see if they can let us in. Key. Oh, okay. What do we got? Yes.
Nice. Oh, we can both sit in here. It'll be a squeeze.
Bye.
So being here just draws such a stark contrast between where we are and where we've just come from. We just spent 3 weeks backpacking in Tunisia and it was just a crazy experience, exhilarating, lots of noises, lots of sounds, lots of smells, just a lot of things. And here it's just so organized and structured. Kind of feels very easy, but I think that's only because we've just started. Maybe after a couple of days we'll feel like the difficulty of what we've just started.
Okay, we are now 1 hour and 4.5 kilometers into our journey. Have you had a chance to think why you are doing the Camino?
So the Camino was never something that I've been like for years thinking to myself, I really want to do this. I only learned about it about a year ago. To be honest, the idea to do it came from Marek, or from my cousin who told Marek about it. And then we were like, oh, maybe we should do that. Or maybe that's something we want to do. Oh! That was so close.
No, you just got smashed by this bus.
Yikes! But we're here and we're doing it, and I feel like the main thing that would push me through, the main drive for me is like the challenge. And by the end of it, I'll be able to say that I've achieved this incredible thing and just feel more empowered, I suppose. More understanding of what I'm capable of.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Did you get that?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And I think for me, I'm not necessarily doing it for a spiritual or a religious or like trying to find myself type of thing that so many people do it for. I think it's just a really cool challenge. Like to say that we've walked 260 kilometers from Portugal to Spain. Like that's something you'll remember for the rest of your life. Yeah. And it's just like it's an ultimate backpacking adventure. We're carrying everything in our bags, we're walking from town to town each day. I think it's brilliant. But also we're going to be walking most of the day through Porto. So the first day is pretty much just walking out of Porto.
City slickers.
Yeah, which is not great. Tomorrow we should be hitting the countryside, hopefully. So the Camino is something that you don't just actually start. You need to get something called a pilgrim's passport. Now this pilgrim's passport is what helps you get into the different albergues or hostels along the route. It also gives you access to discounted rates of restaurants and also at shops, which is pretty cool. Now you can get these passports at any sort of a pilgrim hostel, which is the one that we were staying in, or you can get it at the cathedral, which is actually the main starting point of the Camino itself.
So we actually went and got our passport stamped yesterday, because otherwise we would have been starting with a backtrack this morning, because our hostel is 2 kilometers from the start of the Camino. So we officially started yesterday.
And also our hostel is on the route as well, like it's on the Camino route.
There's a little yellow arrow on our hostel.
That's our first little bit of greenery. We're now 8.5 kilometers, well technically with the 2Ks that we're supposed to be doing. We're now 10.5 kilometers into the journey and we've got our first little bit of greenery. Here's even a forest.
Ooh, pretty.
And I was just saying as well, for myself, I'm gonna have to change my mindset and the way that I approach this, because usually when we're walking, we're walking and we're gonna only stop once we get to our destination,
And
our
it's like,
accommodation,
go,
and it's
go,
just
go,
like go,
go.
put your head down and walk.
Yeah.
But that's not the purpose of the Camino. The Camino is all about the walk and not necessarily about getting to the hostel that you're staying in
It's
every night.
the journey of the Camino de Santiago.
Exactly. So instead of rushing, we must just enjoy every step. Bon Camino.
Are you the two from South Africa?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I met the
Andy.
older Andy. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he's probably about 1 kilometer, maybe 2
Really?
ahead. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I love the camaraderie. There's such camaraderie already, and I think it helps that, like, if you stay at hostels where it's pilgrim hostels, it just emphasizes that as well. Everyone there is here for the same reason. You know, we're all doing this journey, and it's just cool. I really like it. Gotta keep your eyes peeled for some hidden treasures just lying on the road.
That's a whole €1.
Although, as I bent down, look at what happens. Get like boxed by these things, the ponchos hanging on the back.
So, question for the day. How far gone does money need to be before you have to chuck it and you can't use it anymore? So like, can we use that coin as a means of currency? Can we use it to buy a Portuguese pastry?
Oh, I'll be so stoked if we can.
Maybe you've just picked up your first Portuguese pastry for the day.
Lidl, aka food.
So we have come up just short of 12 Ks for the day so far, and we are going to have our very first rest. We're feeling like we've walked 12 kilometers. We can definitely feel it, and we're feeling pretty hungry as well. Let's go and see what the Lidl has in store for us. Hot dog! Look at all the freshly baked goods.
Yo, the shoulders.
So, for lunch, we've got banana, some thing, it's got some meat and cheese, and just for control, we got some brioche croissant chocolate goodies.
Feeling some pinching in my hip here, so I just feel like I need to take a second to stretch.
So the food stop was really, really good, but unfortunately this town or whatever that we're going through is incredibly loud. So directly after finishing food, we just like raced off because we just want to get out of here. And I mean, from sitting down for those few minutes, the muscles already started tightening up, and I think that's what happened here. We raced off, and the muscles are like, dog, 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 I just need a second, and we just like, we're going like that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the problem with like trying to race and get through a town. If forget to listen to your body. Yeah, look, today hasn't been great so far. We're now on a road that pretty much doesn't have a pavement. The cars are
feel really
racing
close when they come
past us. First day is not fun. I'm not gonna
No, it's
lie
not
to
a
you.
great start.
It's really not. I'm gonna get really philosophical about this one. So even in these days, in these moments when you're not enjoying it. Oh!
Oh my goodness! My life flashed before my eyes. Wow.
And just like that, we forget immediately about all the cars that's been racing past us.
My heart's racing. I feel weak.
Forget what I was trying to say. That was brilliant.
Only 10 left for the day.
Start your song again, come.
I can't. I can't do it. Come on, 10 to go. Whew. Okay, so we haven't gone that far since our last break, but I am feeling it. I don't know if it's because we walked for quite a while, even when I was feeling hungry this morning, and I don't know if that's made my muscles like exhausted faster, but I'm feeling it.
So we're learning already it's important to listen to your body. Don't push through and try and get to a particular point to take a break. If you feel like taking a break, just stop and put down your bag. There's nobody like chasing you behind you say go, go, go. You are your own lead.
I think that's what's quite cool about this Camino, or about Caminos in general. Like everyone's on their own journey and you can set whatever pace you want to.
These tiny streets look very pretty, but it just means that the cars are right on top of you. And the people also don't care to pay attention to the speed limit either. They are racing on these streets. It looks like it's starting to rain. I got a little bit of rain on the... Oop. A little bit of rain on the camera as well. So we're preparing for the worst. We've put on our ponchos and we've even got the umbrellas out. We've been pretty lucky up until this stage. We thought it was going to be raining from literally when we walked out the door. Now we're 4 hours into it and our first little drizzle.
Literally have to be careful of the bus that's in the umbrella. No, I think it's just because we're close to the end for the day, so it's tempting to just go and go and go and go. My legs and my back have been saying for a while, like maybe the past 2 kilometers, to just stop. I'm sure you can tell I'm not wearing my backpack anymore. My amazing husband, still feels weird to call him that, is carrying both of our bags because I've been struggling. My shin has been really sore. So, yeah. But, good news. We got 200 meters until we reach our bed for the night.
So, in terms of hostels, what we've heard is that you just rock up at a hostel and just kind of hope for the best, which is what we're doing right now. Here's a hostel behind us, and we have made no booking. We've not made a reservation or anything. So it's just kind of a hoping that they're open type of a thing.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is the entrance, I think.
Oh, man. What a cutie. Hello. Hello. What a cutie. Oh, sweet. What a cutie. Hello, hello. Yes.
Like, in all honesty, it wasn't a great day. A lot of traffic, a fair bit of rain.
Yeah.
It's a day to be forgotten, but We are 24 kilometers into our Camino journey. We've checked into our hostel. We've got a place to stay for tonight. We're going to go get some food now, so
Things are looking up.
it could be a whole lot worse.
And I think from tomorrow it should get better,
Yeah.
like terrain-wise.
We've got the worst part out of the way, it seems. So let's see what tomorrow holds.
Good morning from day 2 of our Camino. Now, we are actually not on the official yellow line route because it would have meant backtracking a bit, and the end of yesterday's walk was very grim for me. So today we're taking it easy. Listening to our bodies. I'm just going to make sure that I don't cause myself any injuries. And we're starting the morning quite slowly and on a main road, unfortunately. We're only a few kilometers in and we're already in a little shop because we've been told that today, after like the first few kilometers, there's like a desert period of no cafes, no shops, nothing. So we're just quickly stocking up for the day, or for the morning at least.
All sorts of nuts. Can we just take a moment to appreciate our footwear for the day? Sandals and socks for me, sandals and socks for you. This is actually bomber. This is brilliant. It's so much more comfortable. There's more space for your feet to move. It's not cold because we're wearing socks. And we're going down this way. Oh, that's a very steep hill. And today actually also feels like a very important day because, wait for the car. Because like for Sarah yesterday, it was almost like she was on the verge of getting shin splint, like pretty severe shin splint, which is why I'm carrying the majority of the weight today. So today,
You're the best.
we're walking a whole lot slower, we're taking it a whole lot more easy, because if we can do today well and figure out what works best, then it's going to set us up for the rest of the Camino. Whereas if we don't listen to ourselves today and we just carry on pushing through, today could very well be the end of the Camino as well. So it's a very important day to figure out what works best for us moving forward.
Now this is more like it. So peaceful and calm. No cars. This is beautiful. Obrigado.
Cute. Everybody wishes you bon Camino. Which basically means like good Camino, you know, like
Have a good one.
Have a good Camino.
It says we have 13.8.
This is not a river. This is the road. What is even happening here?
We found the source of the river.
So something that we've come to appreciate is just normal tarred roads, because like we were feeling yesterday, the cobblestones and stuff all look really pretty, but for walking on it's pretty difficult because they're all got edges on them and they're all at different angles, so it just feels like you're being punctured up through the foot the whole time. Whereas here on the tarred road it's just nice and flat and smooth and just much easier for walking. And also the cobblestones take quite a lot of concentration as well, so you find yourself just looking down at the road instead of looking up at the surroundings. And like we've actually walked past the turn a couple of times today already, just purely because I've been looking down at the cobblestones.
I do this way last July.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. And are you from Portugal?
Yes, I live in this small village.
Okay. We just passed the halfway stage and to celebrate. Look at the size of this view.
So cute. Cheers. That is a good stout.
It's pretty good.
Possibly the best one I've ever tasted.
Alright, let's come around.
Hi, buddy. Oh, sweet.
Very nice.
Sweet. He's so cute. Hello. Hello. We've been lucky enough to have such cute little animals at the hostels we've stayed in the past couple of days. The first hostel had a cute cat, which wasn't super friendly with me initially, but I forced my love on her and then she ended up loving me.
You were adamant that cat would love you.
And then the second hostel had a little puppy and he was so cute. That was last night's hostel. Oh, he was so cute.
So, we're getting ourselves into a bit of a routine here. We're kind of going 1 kilometer walking, a couple of minutes sitting. 1 kilometer walking, a couple of minutes sitting. And it seems to be paying off quite well so far. We don't ever feel like we're straining ourselves and just like carrying on going, carrying on going. We're taking short, regular breaks. And it's working quite well so far.
I must say, I'm feeling quite good, and I felt like throughout the day my shin has felt better and better and better, less and less pain. And I'm 99% sure it was the shoes I was wearing yesterday that actually started the problem. So I'm really relieved because, if I'm being honest, I was feeling quite discouraged and upset because I thought I was stronger than, you know, struggling that much on day one. So today I'm like feeling encouraged, but also Marek's been carrying my bag literally all day. I think I've carried it for like 2 kilometers.
You've carried it for about 35 already.
Oh. I don't have too much left for the day. Just a couple kilometers. We've come so far. I'm pretty stoked that my leg is feeling so good. Let's finish this strong. Oh my goodness. A few more steps.
Yeah.
And we have arrived. I can't believe that we made it here today. If I'm being honest, setting out this morning, I really didn't know if I was going to be able to make it the whole way. And 2 things got us here. A slow start, listening to my body when I felt like I needed to slow down or rest, taking those moments. And then the second thing was Marek had such a good idea to take regular breaks every kilometer, like 5 minutes, just sit down for a few minutes, do a little bit of stretching. Without those 2 things, and regular eating and food and snacks and things, without those 3 things, we would not have made it here today.
Now we just fight.